Saying that, I could quite easily make the argument for Kid A and In Rainbows being my favourite. Yeah. Heck, I could make a strong argument for Amnesiac.
Yeah.
I can make a really strong argument for that and the Bends as being my favourite one. The fact is, you know, they are one of the best bands
ever.
Ever.
That's true.
Enough said. Like, I think lyrically they're incredible. I think they're constantly pushing experimental music.
Yeah.
Because they have such a big venue to do it, right? I also appreciate the way that they're not scared by the internet. No. Even though a lot of their songs are about fear of kind of, and not even from like technology, it's more fear that technology can lead to alienation and depression. Yeah. It's not technology itself. It's rather they've embraced like the internet, you know, and they've proven, look, you can release an album independently and it'll be a success. Sure, you've got to be as big a band as Radiohead to make any money off of it, but it can be done. Yeah. You know, like I appreciate the fact that you could pay as much as you want for In Rainbows. Yeah. It's up to you. And it's a sign of a great band where people respected them so much that the average was about £5. Yeah. Apparently. And well, because people liked the band so much, they didn't want to shortchange them. Yeah. You could pay a penny if you wanted to, but you didn't have to. No. You know, it depends on how much you respected them, right? Yeah. That's pretty incredible. Yeah. When you can give some out practically for free, and people will
pay for it because they feel it has worth.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. How many bands these days can you talk about that?
None.
Where people feel like they're actually worth something, they're worth paying that money for. Yeah. You know, you don't get that with Justin Bieber.
Just One Direction.
Yeah, One Direction. Yeah.
But even a lot of acclaimed bands nowadays, like Arcade Fire.
I've never paid for one of their albums.
Like that.
Actually, I do, but yeah, you know what I mean? Like, if they were giving it away for free, yeah, I'd be like, oh, whatever.
Yeah, you'd just be like, I'll give £1.
Yeah, I'll give £1, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but Radiohead, like, I'd want to give, like...
It's because of they also have a weird, sort of, as like, people, I think they come off as really unpretentious, despite the fact that they could easily be pretentious.
Yeah.
Like, their songs aren't like, even, we talk about how experimental they are, but there's also a level of, even with Kid A, there's a level of accessibility there. Yeah. There are a lot of like, oh, I'm being so experimental. Like, they're not making Saint Anger. That's not their new direction.
Or like 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah.
Well, like 9 Inch Nails released like 4 discs of ambient music. I am not even joking.
Really?
It's called Ghosts Volumes 1 to 4.
Really?
Yes.
Or Smashing Pumpkins are the other one, aren't they? Oh. Smashing Pumpkins are a great example of what not to be as a 90s band. Yeah. Because they're a joke now.
They started out great.
Yeah.
But then they did like Machina Volumes 1 to 2.
Yeah.
Then we did that stupid internet album thing. It was like, well, I planned out 44 songs. I'm going to release them one at a time. That's a great idea, Billy. Yeah. And it's course they pretty much abandoned it now. Have you ever got a new album out? After the Oceana one.
I didn't know that.
It's like a 30-minute ambient experimental album.
You see, this is the thing though, like.
Because it just comes across as pretentious. Yeah. It's like, well, you know, we've done our pop album, now we're going to do like our experimental ambient album. It's like, just, you know, ride the line a bit. And Radiohead managed to like balance that perfectly between the commercial and the experimental.
It's because they keep it to themes people care about. Yeah. Nobody cares about an ambient album made by the guy from 9 Inch Nails.
Trent Reznor.
Yeah, but people care about Kid A because it's actually about
something.
It's about that feel. It's like the song's about alienation or depression, or Kid A is about like it's about something unspeakable happening, or like that the angry one. The third track is actually
the national anthem.
Yeah, and Idiotex about like climate change, things people care about. If people keep making relevant music, they'll be relevant. But if you just make shit like I don't know, like if you end up like Neil Young making what's the Monsanto Years about?
The Monsanto Years is a political album where Neil Young's rallying against this big conglomerate agricultural company in America called Monsanto, who apparently do genetically modified crops and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, a fine thing to rally against.
Yeah.
Maybe not like in an album by a culturally irrelevant dinosaur.
Yeah. But it's because the reason why Radiohead is still relevant is because they keep making things that are relevant.
Yeah.
And actual, like, there isn't even any musician I could think of with the same kind of level of cachet still, and like, they're like the Coen brothers of music.
Yes,
They've been going forever, but everyone still loves them, and everything they make is still an event.
Yeah.
Because they keep making relevant things that speak to people rather than disappearing up their own arse.
Did you say honestly?
With that side note, what's your favourite Radiohead album?
What's your favourite Bill Murray mistake?
Mistake, yes. Anyway, who will be next on this? Which is the best? Those are really the only two where there's so many claims for what most artists have one defining moment, don't they?
Yeah, yeah.
But it's amazing for a band to have four, or even six really. Like Radiohead have really six. No, not five really, because you've got Amnesiac as well as those four. They're just an incredible band. Make something new, please. Yeah, just no matter what it is. Even if you want to release, would you pay if they released a 30-minute ambient album like?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I will, because it's Radiohead, and I know they do it in a clever, intelligent way.
Yeah. Even the Tom York solo albums and Paul Thomas Anderson. No, the Paul Thomas Anderson soundtracks are all great.
I've not listened to the first Tom York solo album, but I really enjoyed Tomorrow's Modern Boxes.
I like The Eraser.
No, I've not listened to it. I've got it, but I've not listened to it. I've heard it's good. But I really like Tomorrow's Modern Boxes. It kind of continues the style of King of Limbs, but goes a bit more electronica as opposed to, you know.
Is it a better album?
I don't know. I only listened to it once. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
Oh, okay.
It's good. It's good. I'd recommend it. Yeah. That was an interesting release as well. Like, you could buy a torrent, and then you could, you know, put the torrent, and then you could unseed it and stuff. So, you know, you're supporting file sharing and like quite progressive.
Do you know how much money he made off that? $30 million dollars, I think. Because they sold it for $6, and it got like downloaded like half a million. No, I mean no, it must have been like something like 5 million times. And yeah, he was, and apparently, what company, Napster on it or something like that? No, it wasn't Napster, Pirate Bay or something.
No, it was released through a BitTorrent.
But they only asked for 10%.
Oh my god!
You get to get all the rest.
Those jokers.
He literally could now. I bet he has enough money to sit on a bed of money. He must have at least $100 million.
He was just like in his. I'm still lonely. My name's...
He's got kids and a wife and stuff.
He does, yeah.
They also have, I think, one of the best career progressions ever.
Yeah.
Like, they've progressed from being angry young men to more mature, settled musicians in a way that's totally organic.
Yeah.
And most bands that fail try to recapture being angry young men and do it really... Like, I'm thinking of the pathetic career of Johnny Rotten, who has defaulted back to Johnny Rotten now. He's gone from Johnny Rotten to John Lydon, and now he's Johnny Rotten again, and has the hair, and he was on he ate kangaroo testicles on Survivor, was it?
Really?
He was on one of them shows like Survivor, where he boxed the kangaroo, I think it was, and he does butter adverts.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Oh, you can butter my crumpets.
He's a pathetic joke.
Or like the meteoric fall of Kiss.
Kiss.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god! If there was a band that represented all my hatreds in the world of music,
yeah,
Kiss would be the one.
You don't like Pete Stanley? Is it Pete Stanley? What's he called? Jeff Stanley.
No, Ace. Oh,
Ace Foley. In his comments.
Ace Frehley. No, Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons is the one that makes the racist, sexist, misogynist comments. Yeah.
Who's Ace Frehley? Internet.
Ace Frehley was the original guitarist. The original lineup was Gene Simmons, Ace Frehley, Paul Stanley, and Peter Criss.
Yeah.
They were Starman, who was Ace Frehley. There was the Demon, who was Gene Simmons. There was who was Paul Stanley. I can't remember who Paul Stanley was. Then Peter Criss was the cat man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But thank God Radiohead never tried to do anything like that.
Well, the funny thing about Kiss is that like when Ace Frehley and Peter Criss left, they tried introducing new Kiss makeup. So instead of like Starman, it was now the Ankh.
The Ankh!
Who was like an Egyptian themed one.
Oh.
But they were so terrible they just brought the original ones back.
Yeah.
Starman
Starman
was Paul Stanley.
Yeah.
But I could do a whole video talking about the meteoric fall of Kiss.
Of Kiss.
And what an embarrassment shit stain they are.
Yeah.
But we're talking about Radiohead.
But yes, well, I was just going to end it there, really. Best career progression ever. Would you say they've got the best discography ever, actually, of any band? I would say yes, because they've never done, apart from Pablo Honey, they've never done anything that's less than a 9 out of 10.
That's true, actually, yeah.
Everything they've done is just a stunning... I don't know, King of Limbs is more of an 8, actually. No, they're just... Even their singles are great, like the Super Collider and the Daily Mail.
I love the Daily Mail song, yeah.
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 Just, what a band. One of the best bands ever, easily top 5.
Yep.
Yes.